Hello and welcome to your weekly dose of 100% feel-good content. My name is Mairead Cleary and you're watching Some Good News. The musical minds of UL have been hitting the right note this week. Our first marvellous musician is Aditya Mukherjee of the MA String course in UL. Aditya pulled out his violin to entertain the crowds and residents at the Park Village in Castletroy. He played old favourites like Danny Boy as well as some classical music to the cocooning crowds as they watched on from balconies, windows and the courtyard. Meanwhile, fellow MA student Emma Downs has chosen the virtual route to showcase her talents. Every evening from her apartment in Paris, she's been performing on Facebook in a series she's aptly titled Quarantunes. Bravo guys! The talent of the UL student body doesn't stop there. Let me tell you about these three lads from Westport who completed an Ironman challenge in their back garden. Ethan Doherty began the day with a swim of 3.8 kilometres in a paddling pool. Then his brother and NCEF student Aaron began a 120 kilometre cycle on a turbo trainer. And finally, product design student in UL Con finished the lot with a cool 42.2 kilometre run on a treadmill. And I thought that Instagram 5 kilometre challenge was hard. If that's not impressive enough, the lads raised over €9,000 for Pieta House. Incredible. Like the good scientists in UL, our friends in Trinity College Dublin have been researching how to combat COVID-19. They found that vitamin D can boost the immune system and help to prevent respiratory infections such as coronavirus. So where can you find vitamin D? We're talking about fatty fish, egg yolks, beef liver and cheese. Or as I like to call it, breakfast. Just kidding. If you miss grabbing a coffee from your favourite cafe or going to that salon that gets your hair just right, you'll want to hear about this initiative that helps local businesses. UL Foundation board member John Moran and fellow businessman Joe Brooks have come together to launch a campaign called Lean On Me. All you have to do is go on to leanonme.eu and purchase a voucher for a business that you want to support. You can then collect that voucher and use it once restrictions have lifted. There's already 155 businesses signed up to this, and I'm sure your faves are already on it. Support local, support Limerick. And finally, here's a little story about remembering people who've helped you along your way. A few years ago, Amy Dunn completed the NCEF programme in UL. The other day, she found out that she was accepted onto the Master's Programme in Occupational Therapy in the college. So she got in contact with one of her former lecturers, Anya Connell, to thank her and to tell her about the news. Now, not only is it fantastic for Amy to get accepted onto this, it's also just really heartwarming to get back in touch with a former lecturer. It's nice to remember people who've helped you on your way. Well, that is all the news we have for this week. If you have some good news that you want to share with us, please do email us somegoodnews@ul.ie and we'd love to hear it. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next week.